Good morning. I don't know how to go about it. You tell me. Since December 2019, I've not been getting any payments. I know it's a strict order from one of the highly influential political leader of this nation. National political leaders forging national security information and policy. You see, you infringe my right to hoist national flag, right to literacy, right to employment and earn my living. I have obligations from my financial partners. I'm just working like a slave. It is just that some emotional bonding I have with that person who is feeding me, on whom for whom I'm a liability. Now I'm okay to let go of this. But just that I don't want to commit a crime even by committing suicide. It's a crime. So I am pleading Supreme Court of India and the International Court to give me an opportunity to hoist national flag for the last time this Republic Day and give myself a active euthanasia. But I'm not convinced to die in this nation. That is the reason I'm seeking help of all the media personnel and all the people here in this email. Get someone to approve active euthanasia for me. I don't want to commit a crime by killing myself. They are putting me in a trap. They're not letting me read books or get educated. If I go to employment, they claim they are not under profit. They don't pay me salary. They say you get only profit sharing. Look, IBM, all I told you was what wrong did I do? I was smoking cannabis when you took me to work. How did that affect you? You could have told me to step out of the organization since I was using cannabis. But instead you confiscated me in an arms act, a duplicate gun that was put in my bag when I entered the basement. There was no gun in my bag. When I exited, there was a gun in my bag. Whatever. Complaints don't work because you purchase judgment and justice at a cost. You know how to confiscate and implicate people. So, in the interest to not exist like a slave and get my rights infringed and become a business developer for law enforcement and other investigation agency who is trying to rebuild the scenario again. I'm still not convinced to kill myself because I've had more than 15 numbers of failure attempts. I'm not crying, but you all are scared. If I get employed, if I start earning, you all are finished. I'll have all the legal points to fight you people. So instead of hiring a lawyer, I'm learning law and investigations, procedures and forensics, everything myself. And I'm doing it myself because you people can't do it because you are the one who's robbed everything. Plus, you're offering a ransom to accept with your version. All I need is approval to kill myself, which should be considered as active euthanasia and not a crime. I need an exception. I did not have an opportunity to hoist national flag for 3 to 4 years. I don't want to cry this time. You all live in material traps of the worldly living. I am not from that playground. Please let me go. And my last wish is my body is buried in any other nation except this nation where I'm living, where I've got citizenship. That is the only reason I'm seeking one way ticket cost. And I don't even need visa on arrival. I'll make sure I liberate my soul before I land in the airport. As soon as I leave this nation, I'll do that. You will not let me live and you will not let me die. That was your threat to me, and that's been happening for the last 4 years. When the law enforcement who's supposed to secure you itself is confiscating you and infringing your rights, then there's no point. I don't want to use my powers, I don't want to use anything. बिकॉज इससे ज़्यादा कोई बेइज्जती नहीं होगा मेरा हर सांस का बेइज्जती हो रहा है यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन लेना भी बेइज्जती है पर क्या करूँ मजबूरी में ले रहा हूँ I'm taking oxygens with no options left breathing oxygen every time I try to meet delegates democrats do something to earn my living you put me in trouble IBM is funding all those people who come here behind my window and start torturing me if I kill myself will you end this rage of fueling enmity and grudge against me and my people, I'll come and kill myself in your facility. You can chop my head and gift it to your CEO in America, Arvind Krishna, and ask him to keep it on his table as a notice of goodwill for being a loyal employee. I will not give up on my ethics, morals, and what else, principles. There's no point living with creatures who are worse than leeches. When leeches suck your blood, it's not painful. But when you do, pain is not the word. Told you on the other day itself, every media people, agenda is to withdraw citizenship and move out. Agenda is not killing myself. I'm not convinced, but I have no options left. I can't live like a liability. Sorry, exist like a liability. I have to pledge my own gold, use my PF to come and serve you people. Plus, you will keep rebuilding all the scenarios from the past if I tell anything. After 26th, you should approve active euthanasia. I'm forwarding this to national policy makers and get a new law for release of narco trafficking and narco terrorism victims. Dear mom, Dr. Kiran Bedi, I thought you are also you are that one person who has humanity. And even in this situation, I did not expect you to make a political move. I have enormous amount of pain due to the internal injury that is bleeding or some kind of infection. I find it hard to study, but I have to study. Plus, they torture me from police grounds. Nobody is. My mom and dad seem to be trapped. They're not telling me the truth. They snatched everything from me. No problem. Your prime minister is Bhatakta Hua Atma, and I'm a dead body that's talking and breathing. That's the only difference. Guru Drohi. Your prime minister is a Guru Drohi. So, whatever, please try to arrange a one way ticket to exit this nation as earliest as possible. as soon as possible. Even if you launch me in a rocket and launch it to the space and kill me, I'm okay. I don't want to die in a place where people suffering from ethical and moral bankruptcy have highest standards of healthy lifestyle, healthy financial health, and all kinds of health, mental health, physical health, financial health, sound. You're rewarded only when you cheat the other person, only when you confiscate the other person, only when you make your living out of the another man's suffering is when you become a good person or an efficient person. I don't live in this play that I'm sorry, I'm not from that playground. It took 1 hour 5 minutes for me to recall the word stupefy today. After they took me to the facility, so many things happened. I don't want to talk about it because they will get prepared. I have no energy because I have to get prepared for my next summit. I need help to exit this nation forever. I don't have even 1 rupee of mine. I'm not convinced to kill myself here. मेरा डेड बॉडी का बेइज्जती हो जाएगा. The kind of existence I'm living is a disrespect for even existing like a dead body. Don't think you win the whole world when you do such inhuman act and question my humanity. I am a very good human being before I'm anything in this world. I hope you get it, Mom. Did not expect this from you. Turning a blind eye. You told me to write a letter to you and send it to you over email. Didn't even get an acknowledgement. And Dr. Dharmendra, thank you very much for everything. Jai Hind.